Hi, this is CateStar here in lovely Venice Beach in Los Angeles. I'm taking a beautiful, nicely physically distanced walk just to help me sort of cope through this time of change. Today's episode of Becoming Woke is about my favorite socially conscious things. So these are things that I love and I use regularly, and I'm like a full evangelist. Okay, so here we have two of my favorite things. This bag and this that you've probably seen me wear dozens of times. And these are both by super socially conscious company, Indiella Lifestyle. They are made by a good friend of mine, Jada Lamb. They're all upcycled silk, made fair trade cottage industry, and the silk basically used to be a sari, and what they do is they wear them once to like a nice event. They'll give them up for donation. They don't need them anymore. Jana will go to India, pick out the saris that are upcycled. Jana picks them out and gives them a new life as these beautiful designs. So there's bags, there's all kinds of clothing, and real fun. There's also now furniture. So I'm just a huge advocate of this brand. They are wonderful. And I wear them all the time. You've probably seen this around. These are just two of my favorite things by Indiella, but I cannot say enough wonderful compliments about the brand. Look how empty it is on the boardwalk. Isn't that just wild? But yeah, I was not kicked off by the sand police this time. Wow, it's like empty. So weird. It's such a beautiful day. I don't think going all the way down to the boardwalk and back, but it's a roundabout way to get some essential supplies. Okay, I got myself into a nice area off the sand in what is usually a really packed spot on the beach, where all the skate parks are. It is just wild that there's nobody. Okay, so some of my other favorite things. As you know, I am a huge advocate of the Pacifica brand. It is vegan, it's cruelty free, they have great ingredients, it's all natural, and you can find these in like a regular Whole Foods or health food store. This is the mineralizing bronzing butter SPF 50. I basically put this on my face every day. I also have on the trusty Pacifica lipstick. It's so emollient with coconut, with minerals as well. It just keeps my lips so hydrated and adds a pop of color, and that's it. That's all I'm wearing. Sunblock and lip protection. That's my protection. Without it, I'm like, I'm squinching. But yeah. I guess this time of disruption is great. My face is getting a break from huge amounts of makeup every day. It's just sunblock and lip gloss, basically, the essentials. Now, I like the Pacifica bronzing, but I noticed it comes off a little bit. So like kind of around my hands especially, and other places like around here, for instance, if I'm wearing like a shirt, I'll wear this. The Sunbum, this is great, vegan, cruelty free. They support good causes. They have great ingredients, and really this is really lightweight. So honestly, if I'm like, going running, for instance, this is my go-to. It's very sheer, and I haven't got burned yet, and there's obviously like a lot of sun. Usually I'd be wearing probably a hat right now too though, so I dressed down for the video. Oh, helicopter. Guys, I found a plastic straw on the beach, by the way. Yes, I picked it up, but like, if y'all could just please stop doing that. I mean, you know it's bad, and it really is just gross to find that stuff washing ashore, and who knows what it's doing to wildlife. You can see how nice it is to have a pristine beach, so let's all appreciate it. I think this is, during this time of disruption, a great moment to be able to really assess your priorities and really become more conscientious in your life. I certainly have made that a priority during this time for myself, so I cannot recommend it enough. As long as nobody comes. I'm keeping the mask off for a minute because it's kind of hot. I didn't have one yesterday, so I couldn't get in the grocery store, so I had to go today. And that was my weekly outing. It is really beautiful out, though. It's really sad. But I truly am on my way back home. Stay safe. Stay home and stay safe. Hi, so I am back at home now. That initial footage was over a week ago already. But it was raining and kind of dark, so not too great to get some video. I did take a poll on Facebook and Instagram to see if it was considered irresponsible of me to be walking alone, correctly physically distanced from people on the beach, and the overwhelming response was no, it was not. But still, again, that was over a week ago, and the situation with COVID-19 is, of course, rapidly evolving. For instance, now you can't even go into the grocery stores without some kind of mask, and the beaches and boardwalk are fully closed. So they used to sort of kick you off the sand. Now they're not even letting you on to the boardwalk. This is just in Venice. It seemed like Venice Beach at this point is mostly overrun by homeless people. You know, the police are not kicking them out of the tents. The tents are up in a lot of places, you know, where businesses used to be open, so they would get chased out, or they would get chased out of the neighborhood, or they would just not be able to camp so freely in all the places. So now the order is that homeless people should not be moving on, and this county of LA provided them porta potties and like washing stations that they're maintaining. So it's a much different scene at Venice Beach than we're all used to, that we know and love. It's certainly been weird seeing, you know, at first no tourists and then no locals could come park there. You know, and then now it's, you know, overrun with homeless people and a few people walking their dogs to like really becoming completely empty. So that's pretty wild. It's very surreal. So I'm finishing this video about my favorite things from the relative safety of my own home. Actually, I mean, you know, there were a lot of people in Santa Monica, like, you know, a lot of people were Instagramming themselves freely, you know, down at the beach, but the parking lots are all closed. So essentially, if you're not like somewhat local or willing to walk a bit of a ways, you know, it's still pretty difficult to get there. Probably have to really want it. So please, it's best to stay at home or stay in your neighborhood if you need to go for a walk, and use a scarf or a mask. Be responsible. So the idea for this video mostly came about from a fun quarantine activity that I'm sure a lot of people are doing, going through their stuff, spring cleaning. In this case, it was the few possessions that made it here with me to LA, because I chose them fairly carefully. and mostly just clothes and hygiene products that I felt I needed, and a few new things that I picked up during my time here. And a lot of this is just analyzing what I really use, what I like, what I dislike, things that I miss for whatever reason, like my bicycle, and really why I chose or have these things, these objects, that I am carrying around with me. It's an eye-opening exercise to see, who you are, what is important to you, why, what are you not willing to let go, or what are you holding on to. So, okay, this tiger shirt is one of my favorite new things. I think we've all seen Tiger King, and so there we go. So this was my reaction to Tiger King, as I wanted to get a tiger shirt. I just thought, wouldn't that be cool for all you cats and kittens out there? Wouldn't it be cool to have like a nifty tiger shirt? So what I did actually was I found a really cool one, and I donated to the World Wildlife Fund in order to get it. Here's my World Wildlife Fund paperwork, saying that I am a real donor. Super cool. Yeah, so not only the shirt, good cause, like, you get to feel all official. And it's a good cause. I was reading they actually do put most of the money, 83%, toward the actual causes. And the rest, I assume, goes to merch like this and a little bit of admin. So they got a good ranking. I like them, and I'm happy to support. So to answer what you may be thinking already when I say I made a donation to World Wildlife Fund is, yes, I've already donated to medical supply makers about 5 times. Charities that are helping. And I personally am furloughed from my job myself, so I'm still feel like I want to do my part. But that's what's important. So yes, I was gonna buy a shirt anyway, so I thought, why not buy one that is a donation to a cause that I'm crazy about, helping tigers in the wild, and so I really want to, support that cause. And this shirt is awesome, and it's really comfy, so win-win. And that is really the message here also. Socially conscious consumerism is about buying less, buying what you really need, and buying from socially conscious companies. Those are kind of the 3 steps. It's not that you need to buy more things or own more things or sort of floss with your conscientiousness. That's truly not what it is about. It's about things that bring you happiness and joy and support your values. It's about that if you need something already, or it's something that you enjoy or you would like in your life and you can't afford, then there is a socially conscious way to fulfill that. And now the socially conscious ways to fulfill things are so great. They're no longer fringy and terrible and worse than their less conscientious counterparts. They're now solid choices, and that's what makes this such an exciting time to be a conscientious consumer, and ongoing, because business has a lot of power to make positive changes in the world. That's the joy of supporting socially conscious business and nonprofits and charitable organizations. It's actively putting dollars toward a world that you would like to see. Okay, so speaking of, one of my newest favorite things that I am both safe and comfortable with is this Lone Pine meditation cushion. Mindfulness I'm sitting back on it now. Mindfulness is something I have really been exploring more and more over the past year and a half or so. And during this time of disruption, it seems that, being mindful has become more important than ever. But in addition to meditation with this cushion, I also bring it everywhere with me, like here to my roof or to my room where I have a little tea table. To bring to places like the park or to an outdoor stadium when we can have sports and concerts again. This would also be perfect. It just is so soft and cushiony. It's made of millet hulls, which are a natural byproduct of the making of millet that's usable for food product. So it's a very socially conscious product. It's very durable. I've received this in compensation for a review, which I reviewed honestly. I never expected the cushion to necessarily become a go-to, although I was like, this is softer than my other cushion, which it is. But yeah, it's become like a real go-to. Even sitting in my bathroom going through my things, I was using the meditation cushion. It doesn't feel hard and grainy, and yet it's not like so soft that it's gonna collapse. It's just so perfectly done. So this cushion is featured on my Amazon recommendations shop. There's a picture and it's linked below. So if you're like, I need a meditation cushion and that one looks great, you could get hooked up. Okay, another favorite thing of mine that's related to mindfulness, this foldable yoga mat. It's by Anthropology. It's only $14. There's actually a link to this below as well. It's not as cushy as other mats, but I can take it in my backpack, in my luggage, in my gym bag, basically anywhere, super easily. I mean, you don't even have to have one of those like backpacks where you can just walk around. I seriously don't even bring my roll-up yoga mat almost anywhere anymore. This is like rapidly become the go-to. I even bring it out here to the roof to, lay out, do some yoga. The yoga up here is best like not in so much sun. But it is, a real like thing that I would have never guessed I liked so much, and I really only opened it and started using it when I got here to LA. So I guess I value that portability. The durability of it is great. It hasn't creased, it hasn't cracked or broken. So it's actually helped me do more yoga. Okay, these I also received in exchange for a review, and I really love. Never expected it. I enjoyed them, but I never expected. Actually, they're even gone. I used the last one this morning. Ginkgo, rosemary, gachu kola, green tea, bacapa, sage, rhodiola, and ginseng. So that's quite a healthy mind lineup for sure. So if you believe in supplements and you believe that they are something that would be helpful to you, all these ingredients are shown, not specifically in an FDA approved way, to increase memory and aid in helping with focus. And some people don't believe in supplements or believe in taking them. That's fine. I got the okay from my doctor because I'm in good health and I don't take any medications. So if you've already been given an okay, this is worth a try. Make sure you're already pre-approved. Don't try to go to the doctor now. If you're seeing this during the quarantine time, we probably need to leave those doctors' offices open for people more serious illness right now. But I really feel, in regards to these, I really have felt the difference after taking them. Sometimes it's just extra focus, and sometimes it's like, extra clarity, or even just feeling like, more ready more quickly to like face the challenges of the day. I think these are also featured in my Amazon recommendation link. If you want to support Among the Stars and the small business that makes these, by all means, these will ship to your house. Okay, this is my latest faving comfort foods. A quarantine comfort food especially. I mean, macaroni and cheese and bacon, but it's 100% vegan. And the noodles are pre-cooked, so you just saute everything together with like some broccoli and chili flakes and some kale if you're me, and then it's ready to go, and it is absolutely delicious. It's USA made in the great, unbelievably vegan friendly city of Chicago. I'm just surprised at how many great vegan restaurants and options there are there. I would love to. It says there is a restaurant. My friend confirmed they were going to make it like a full dine-in before quarantine. So hopefully it opens still, and I will definitely go to it. Thank you, Upton. I mean, they have other great things like seitan, but I was just like, absolute favorite. Oh my God. Even if you're not vegan, you would enjoy this. It's that good. You will like. It makes me think maybe I should just do like a food episode. Okay, and while we're speaking of tigers, this tiger balm, there we go, is really amazing. Hold on. Can we get a focus? There we go. Okay, so this is really amazing. It's basically just like menthol and camphor, and it has a very strong odor. But the odor itself is soothing, and it feels nice and tingly on the muscles. If you're kind of a mostly desk jockey like me for work, these are always hurting. Or if you work out, put them on these. You try anything that gets sore, basically. It really helps. So this has become one of my favorites, and I didn't even realize that I brought it until I had gone through my things, and it was like in, like some obscure like bottom of bag I didn't open yet. So this is a good find. Okay, so in the balms and lotions category, while we're there, this in honorarium. So good. I have been a fan of Alba. It's an organic, cruelty-free brand. They've been using recyclable packaging forever. I love their Hawaiian SPF cream, actually, which I don't currently have right now, but it has a smell, and I used it while I was in Hawaii, and it just has like a smell that I associate with it. It's so wonderful. I used it for many years after that, and just was actually my go-to, mostly for body. It's very they are known for their emollient lotions. And this one has just been really helpful with acne breakouts. It's freaking, I don't think you could tell, but it is empty. I need a new one, so that means it's gonna be on the list for the next time I brave the grocery store. We'll see when that will be. I'm really more and more trying to avoid that, unfortunately, but these two they're on the list. Oh, and you can't bring your own coffee cup anymore either, so this is an honorarium. Since most of you guys know, I always carry my reusable keeper cup with me everywhere, but now coffee bars that are still open, or like Erewhon, they don't want to allow you to bring your own cup for safety reasons. So I want to express my appreciation for this compostable paper lid that they came up with. At least I can feel like less bad. Obviously been avoiding that, but coffee is one of those things that I like to treat myself with. And, you know, just once in a while, it's making my day better when I go to the grocery store and I can get a coffee too. So, I appreciate this. I will, of course, be reusing it at home to, you know, at least recreate that coffee shop feel in my own room with, you know, my coffee that I have at my house. Or, you know, the matcha tea I really enjoy. That should probably be in the favorite things, but we'll put that in the food episode. I already have like ideas. So, and for the next grocery shop, I have got a list. And this, although it is technically also still food, I still really love this. And I had, before I had this idea of the food episode, you know, I wanted to have like, these couple things. So bucha, it's a raspberry pomegranate kombucha. It is delicious, and I'm happy to be a brand ambassador for them, actually, for their parent company, New Age Beverage. They taste like natural fruit and not bitter, you know, almost vinegary like some kombucha can get. Plus, you know, kombucha is a natural probiotic, and it's said to support gut health and digestion. You know, for me, I've found that to be true for sure. Probiotics really saved me when I was having, you know, a lot of stomach sickness in India. So I feel like I keep up with them pretty thoroughly nowadays. Basically, this is a purpose-driven company also. They support fresh drinking water worldwide. 100% of their profits from their Water is Life brand are donated to nonprofit that provides solar-powered purification machines. Other parts of their company also donate. They're a big advocate, which is super cool. So this was kind of like, all right, I will agree to, and I like the product too. I think it's good quality. They have several different flavors of bucha. And, you know, for the food issue, I'll probably look at reviewing some of their other brands, see what they're like. I think that'll be fun. But since I am a brand ambassador, there is a direct affiliate link below. Purchase if you would like. You know, have a case of kombucha that'll last you a while, delivered right to your home, and you know that you're supporting good causes also. And actually, since I put them all in there, this turns out it's actually this Indiella purse is really great to carry around because I can fit essential groceries in it. For health and safety reasons, now they don't allow you to bring your own bag into the grocery store, but you know, I've been able to bag to myself in a purse. You know, if they say, do you need a bag, I'm like, I'll put it in the purse. So it's a socially conscious carrier. You can actually carry like a bag of groceries in there. It's pretty cool. You know, empty it out first. So it's just like an empty purse. But anyway, it hasn't been in a car or been exposed to anybody. It's just been, the purse is in quarantine. All right, this is Kate signing off for Some of My Favorite Things episode. I'd love to do these more often, so be sure to like and subscribe to the buttons. If you are interested in giving me feedback or just getting in touch or being featured in the video, it's facebook.com/CateStar4, Kate with a C, like that. On Instagram, I'm KateCat LAX, CateCat LAX, and on Twitter, I'm becoming_woke. Those should all probably be the same. You know, I want to mix it up, like keep you thinking. So yeah, I look forward to the next. I have some ideas about what I want to do next, so coming straight to you live from my house. I'll see you next time.